Alright, hopefully this time will be the final video. Just working on this. And like, I really hopefully don't even have that much more time to work on it, or that much more to do. I am going to add a few details into this green. That's all I'm doing now, is I'm just adding details until I like what I see, you know? So I'm just gonna do boom, boom, and boom, and boom, boom, and just the same brush that I was just putting in the white, I'm putting in dark because I just wiped it off, and because that's how I roll. Boom. That's how I like to do things. Okay, there was stairwell here, so I'm going to mix some more black with my phthalo blue and my alizarin crimson and just a touch of cadmium yellow medium. Get my black here. So now I have a nice pretty black. I'll put this tire there, which was in shadow, bring that out. There was more black there. There was black. Boom. Alright, so I'm going to load the paintbrush up, pull it off so I can get a nice little, so then small brush, so then I'm just putting this platform, and I have found you don't even really need to draw this real well, you just kind of boom, boom, and this. And let's see, so it goes down to roughly here. And so there's some shadows underneath. That's good. And boom, boom. Like this, fences and these things don't need to be accurate at all. There was a couple of support beams. Then this goes boom. Yeah, these don't need to be accurate. This is just the drawing part. There was a little cross thing down there, and then this goes boom. Nice straight lines. As long as you get the lines basically straight, they work. That seems to work. There was this thing goes down like boom. I don't even. What is that? So this goes down like that, and boom, and then there's a shadow here. close enough. I'm going to put some branches in this tree because there were some branches. Boom, boom, boom. Branches don't need to be accurate either. Nobody is going to ever call you out on the branches not being right. And I feel like art, if you can get away with cheating, it's not really cheating, is it? I'm not going to put that stoplight in there because I don't feel like it. There was a street sign on this corner. And there was a street sign where this do you want to put that in? I think I do want to put that in. All right, so gonna mix the green for the street signs, mixing sap green with kind of the green that I had before, the whiter green. I'm gonna mix a little bit of phthalo blue. Phthalo blue is a really strong color, it'll dominate the others. So anyway, so now I have phthalo blue with the sap green. I'm going to put a little bit of permanent green light in there just to lighten it up because I don't want to use white, and I want the sign to be not really very realistic. You're like a very unnatural color rather. So then there's a street sign here. I think actually I want to add just a tad bit of white, not much, very small amount, just to make it, yeah, makes a little bit more. This sign here was more whitish. And then I'm going to use gray for, bring that gray down there. I can use this. This shadow here, kind of actually. That's darker than that. So just mixing a gray to use for the shadow. Taking that black, I had added just a touch more. Added white to it. Had added a touch of cadmium red to it because it was. Once I added white, it was more on the blue side than I really wanted. Or this actually might even be a sign, I don't know. And let's bring this shadow down. There's a shadow across this thing, which would be kind of like right here. I think it actually goes more up. Yep. Let's bring this down because I know this was that. Alright, how's it look? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to work just a little bit on that because that was actually striped. So I'm taking some of this French ultramarine and I'm mixing it in with some gray I already had, but really mostly it's just straight French ultramarine, but not. So then I can do boom. So I can add like I said, you know, like you don't ever want to use color straight from the tube, but when you have when you're putting it down on wet paint anyway, and it mixes in a little bit, kind of don't have that problem so much. Then that, I'm gonna lighten it up a little, quite a lot. Add some white to the French ultramarine, mix in with the gray that I already had, and then I can just bam, 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 bam. Problem with using your shirt to wipe out on, sometimes you wipe it into some paint. But the thing about these stripes and you really can't even, you can't even really see that they're stripes, so I'm just kind of putting it down, putting it down, putting it down, putting it down, putting it down. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Wipe that off so the brush is basically clean. So then I can pick up some of that gray that was down there. Clean it up here. Now I've picked up some white. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I like that. Yeah, I like that. That works. Just for the fun of it, put like a crossbar here, here, here. Maybe so there's a little edge there. So little details like that people really enjoy seeing. The underside of this street light, fill that in. Now just I'm gonna make the shadow a little bit darker. Oh, all the street signs are like outlined in white, aren't they? So I can go. Just put a little white outline around the street sign. Little street number that isn't really a number. Bring this highlight out. That highlight. I think, actually, I think that street sign was supposed to actually cap off right here. So I'm going to do that. Do little quick color correction. Just, does that look close enough? Close enough? Nope. My hair keeps getting into my paintbrush. Boom. Yeah, see how easy that is? Doo-doo. And this one goes bam. Alright, I'm gonna call this finished. It's such a small canvas anyway that it's hard to go really get in detail, so I will just NCG say that's done.